What's up? You can go. Well, if you go out the back, we'll lock it up. Oh,
No,
hey
you
guys.
can't. The gate's locked.
Oh. Well, hey guys, welcome to Phantom Live. We're glad that you guys are joining us. My name's TJ. This is my co-host Matt, and this is a bi-weekly podcast. Bi-weekly podcast where we talk about fishing, hunting, the outdoors, and just kind of tackle shop life. Brian, what's up? That reminds me, I wanted to say that the first thing about our podcast is that we like it to be interactive. So make sure you guys are commenting down in the comment section, asking questions that we'll answer either on the spot or during our FAQ section at the end, or just contribute to the overall conversation of what we have going on tonight. We thank you guys so much for being here already. You guys are here early off the jump every single week, and we appreciate that. I try to hold out and wait till we get up to about 3 to 5 viewers before we go live. So thank you guys for showing up early each and every week. Good to see you, Brian, a returning visitor. Hey, we also want to let you know you can follow Phantom Outdoors on all socials, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and if you're watching this live, you're already here on Facebook. But also, you can shop almost everything that we have to offer here in our store online at phantomoutdoors.com. We're going to tell you guys about some incredible deals later on, and those deals will also be reflected on the website as well. Chelsea, it's good to see you. Thank you for jumping in so early. Thanks for joining us here on Phantom Live tonight. We got some special guests in the pipeline that are coming in the next couple weeks, but we don't want to spoil anything. We're going to hype those guests up, the closer we get to them actually being on the show. But you guys could probably guess. But thanks for joining us, Matt.
What's going on?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
What's new in Matt's
It's
world?
been a good day.
It has, hasn't it?
I've been hunting.
Yeah.
So, ready for this cool front this weekend.
Oh, me
See what's
too.
gonna happen. What else is this weekend? Got a big tent sale.
We got a big tent
Big
sale.
tent sale.
Pretend I have a button to hit, and it does that little rap noise where it's like, "Burr, burr, burr, burr."
Yeah, there you go. That's gonna happen. So,
Actually, I could have programmed it to do that. I
it's
didn't
gonna be great. We're gonna have a heck of a sale this week. We got all the staff in. We're gonna have stuff behind the fence. I'm talking like super deals. Time to move a lot of stuff. We some little bit of damaged package sales on deer stands, stuff like that. So we're looking forward to it. Ought to be a good weekend. Come hang out with us for a little while. I think we're gonna have a food truck or two here. So come and get you some lunch, whatever. Hang out with us. We got a gnat flying around.
It landed
so-
on your nose.
Yeah, it did.
I'm excited, man. This is gonna be like campus wide, right? We're gonna have stuff inside, outside, food truck, a literal tent, right? Is there gonna be a literal tent or no?
Yeah, we went to Walmart and bought like a 4-man tent.
Yeah.
No,
So-
we got you like them pop-up tents. You know.
Right.
Not like a circus tent.
Right.
Although it could work out.
It might feel like a circus at times. We're really excited about Saturday, guys. We've been marking stuff down already
Sorry,
this
y'all,
week.
there's a fly around my head.
What is that? Oh,
I
tape.
need to swat him.
I see it. It landed on your nose at one point.
Yeah, don't
Anyway.
hit it.
But we're marking stuff down all week. So if you come in the store this week, you'll see some stuff that's already being marked down. You might see some ads on social media, but really we're really pushing for Saturday to be a huge day here at Phantom. So definitely while you're out shopping, in between your morning and evening hunt, when you're off the water, stop in, check out all the deals we have going on. We're sure you guys are going to be able to find some really cool stuff marked way down for you. Brian said, Matt, you can't hunt LOL.
Well, that's true. That might be true.
For now.
I'm not going to argue that.
For now.
I have no pictures to prove otherwise as we speak.
We're at the end of the season. We're gonna compare. We're all gonna have pictures pop up of our deer that we get, and yeah.
So how about the last customer that was in here?
All right. you tell them about.
My buddy was in here, and he was talking about killing little deer.
Little deer.
So he said that his back hurts, so he don't kill big deer because he kills little deer. Mr. Tony Klein, I'm calling you out, buddy. It made me laugh. It made my day.
For you.
First time I'd ever heard this saying: the littler the feet, the tenderer the meat. I cannot get over that comment.
Bro.
It made me laugh and laugh and laugh, and I'm still laughing.
I was about to say, Matt, like 15 minutes
It was
later,
just the way
was
he-
giggling.
I mean, just so nonchalantly just threw that out there. So that was pretty awesome.
Steven says, I'm here for the entertainment because my deer aren't walking. Let's go. They'll be out. You're
Steven,
still early.
you should be seeing a bear anytime. I
It's
sent one your way.
It's coming your way. Let's see. Kevin said, "What's up, guys? What's up, Kevin?
What's up, Bubba?
My man, coming in. They like the joke. Everybody's laughing at the joke or
Yeah.
at the phrase. Steven got a lot of turkeys out on his in his stand tonight, out on his field. It's too early for turkeys, but I really want to kill a turkey. Like I'm excited about potentially my first buck. Could be any day now. I got some 6s and some 8s on a camera right now. I really want to kill that piece of tape got on me. I thought it was a booger. I really want to kill a turkey too. Like turkey hunting seems really cool to me because it's so much more like you got to like head to toe, right? And like you can't move and you got to call them in.
So that is the general consensus.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird to me, and I'm assuming in turkey season it is very complicated. But in deer season, they'll just about jump in deer stand with you. It's crazy. They're like all around you, you know. But they are. I understand their eyesight is unreal. Just a hard animal to hunt.
So the first time I went and sat with you guys, before I saw any deer, 6 little turkeys start walking down the road, and I was like, "Is that normal? Why are there turkeys just out here randomly?"
Out randomly.
Bro, they know they're safe right now.
Yep, they know.
So Steven said, "Don't say that." I'm assuming about the bear. Yep. Derek, afternoon, gentlemen. Derek, good to see you, man. Thanks for jumping in to Phantom Live tonight. What about everybody else? I know Steven is literally in a stand right now, just seeing turkeys. Anybody else had any really good luck lately, or have y'all put anything down yet? Turkeys like corn, boys.
That's true.
Steve?
So do wood ducks.
Oh yeah. Kevin said turkeys like corn, and then Steven said 8 turkeys right now. Gobble gobble.
Good. That's what my head was down just a second ago.
Yeah.
I was looking at deer pictures whenever you started the podcast. So.
I love seeing it too, man. I love seeing everybody posting the pictures of being out there. Like,
it's awesome.
In my mind, like I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'm gonna go Thursday evening. In my mind though, I can't wait to like big jacket or hoodie up. Like
I'm ready. I'm ready.
You know, we're ready for hoodie
ready
weather.
for the end of October, November. That's my favorite time of the year. I love it when it's cold and you can hunt, enjoyable, fish enjoyable, eat oysters, hang out with friends. I love everything about fall, winter, spring. You know, just cool. It's big boy season. I love it then.
Yeah,
so I cannot wait for that. I do have a couple things I wanted to bring up. Am I going to throw you off a little bit?
Carl just said, "Any luck yet, Matt?" And Kevin said, "And both will send you to jail,
Carl.
shooting them over corn."
Carl, I'm going to say we drawing a blank on that one. Hopefully he's still walking. So maybe
you showed me some big ones today.
Maybe we'll get another chance at it.
Yeah. Oh, the one that got. Is that what you wanted to bring up? I'll let you tell your story.
No, I'm not telling that story.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna some things, and I should have cleared it with you. I was gonna talk about we hear a lot of things in the store.
Oh,
you know what I mean? A lot of
yeah.
This is what you need in South Carolina. So I wanted to bring up, this is a good thing. What is the perfect or preferred deer rifle caliber in South Carolina? And I would love to know your answers. And I know, when we get into bullets, Core-Lokt, deadliest mushroom in the woods. I understand. That's killed more deer than anything. Are you a Core-Lokt guy? Do you shoot a ballistic tip? I'd say that's a good discussion to have right now. With us really getting into guns, it's becoming a thing. 308, old staple. I shoot a 270. I know there's a lot of 270 haters, and sometimes I wonder, I might hate a 270. I might, daggum 6.5 Creedmoor. You hear great stories about it, horror stories, which, I guess that's anything. Shot placement, I ultimately say, is what matters. But I'd love to hear y'all's feedback on that.
Steven says 308.
Yeah.
Chris McDonald says 7mm 08, 270, or 30-06.
Now, I will say 7mm, I shoot a 270 99% of the time. Every deer that I've shot with a 7mm 08 has pretty much died instant. It was pretty quick.
Yeah.
So there may be something to that. I know that I've always heard 7mm rim mag, which what Todd shoots. Yeah, I've heard you hit them in the foot and they die. I don't know, which I might need it. I think I hit one in the foot a week ago. I shot a toe off.
Blew that man's hooves right off. Oh man.
So obviously you can see from the comments that South Carolina is a 308 loving place.
Someone said 7mm Magnum.
That is, and I don't think there's a wrong answer here, guys. And I'm not trying to like start controversy. I'm just wondering because I mean I always wonder for myself. You know, you're wondering, am I shooting the right rifle? I've always had good success in the past with a 270.
Yeah.
And it is very, if you look at the ballistic coefficients and all that, caliber, everything is really close to a 7mm.
Right.
But I was just wondering what everybody's opinion was. I always like to hear other sides of the story.
I'll be shooting a 308 in the morning.
308.
James says 5.56 can put a round up a flea's butt at 500 yards, no scope, oorah. And then
James,
Kevin,
if you had a 7mm 08 the other night and you was considering trying it at a 500-yard shot.
Kevin said it's all about the bullet, Matt. And then Chris McDonald said, shoot them behind the ear and it doesn't matter
That's a fact.
what you shoot.
That's a fact.
Here's the thing. I'm hunting my first buck right now this year. I gotta make it pretty because I want that mount. You know what I'm saying?
Taxidermists can do some amazing
Oh,
things.
you can clean it up?
Oh, yeah, they can clean it up.
We're hanging it up, actually. Actually, we're going to hang mine up behind the register so everybody can see it. I'll come in. I'll sign autographs. Yeah, so it looks like 308 is the most in here. And then
well, I will
270s.
say one thing. If you shoot a 308, it is probably the ammo is more readily available for 308. I think we have every name brand, weight, caliber, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In 308, it's just ballistic tips, core locks, everything in 308. So it must be, and that's kind of what brought this up because I'm like, well, they produce so much 308 ammo. You know, obviously it's for a reason.
Right. So Skeeter says core lock will mushroom and knock them down in their track. So I was going to say Christina, Cooper says hi. I don't know if you've met Cooper yet. Cooper comes in. He came in, the first time I met him was on his birthday. Picked out some lures. He came in recently. We spooled up a rod and reel for his older brother. Cooper is, how old is Cooper? I think he's 5, 6. I'm sorry, I should have remembered that. While she answers, Skeeter said core lock will mushroom and knock them down their tracks.
Okay.
So what? I don't know the difference in ballistic tip and core lock. Kind of as a beginner, what should I be looking at?
Ballistic tip is supposed to, basically it's a little plastic point on the front. It's a tip.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to make the bullet fly a little more aerodynamic.
Okay.
And then when it hits, the plastic basically just disintegrates, and then it's a mushrooming out bullet.
Okay.
I'm sure that there's a better explanation than what I just gave.
Somebody in the chat is about to light us up.
Where like a regular core lock doesn't have the ballistic tip, but now that we have ballistic tip core locks, so
Okay.
I mean it's just all, and it probably all comes down to where you put the bullet. You know what I mean? It probably all comes down to shot placement.
Okay. So Cooper is 6.
Okay.
Blonde hair. Do you know him? You might not. I don't think you've met him. Yeah. Cool. I'm glad you guys are watching. I love when Cooper comes in because he's so like fascinated and wants to learn and wants to see everything. We love that, right? Like,
absolutely.
I remember a couple days ago, someone came in, an older couple looking to get into fishing, and you helped them pick out a setup. Like, we absolutely will stop what we're doing to help you guys pick some stuff up. Steven, I didn't realize you knew Cooper.
Today we had, actually I think Steven sent Cooper. I do know who
Oh, okay.
He didn't want, if I'm not mistaken, Cooper plays on Steven's son's football team.
Okay.
And Cooper did not want to play that day, and Steven actually told him to come in Phantom, and he would pick out some tackle, and Steven would pay for it for his birthday. So that's I think Steven, I know who you're talking about now. I just put 2 and 2 together.
Okay.
So, good job there, Steven.
Ryan says bullet placement is everything,
I agree.
and Will Smith is watching.
That comes from one of the best hunters
Absolutely.
around.
Absolutely. Whatever Ryan says is gospel in hunting and fishing to me right now. Like, I put Ryan on a pedestal after being able to get to know him a little bit better.
I think everybody does.
Yeah.
I think everybody does.
Legend.
Legend, Ryan.
All right.
So, Well, that was good. We got
was
a lot of comments on that.
That was good.
Anxious to see what everybody's choice was, and
I think that'd be a good segment. Like moving forward, we have like a question of the day and get everybody to kind of chime in. We're literally writing the podcast as we broadcast. So here we go.
So we did something today that me was like, very interactive. It was very cool. I enjoyed it. And it turned out to be a quick, me and Patrick Walters went out back. He was looking for a new rifle scope. So I said the best way to do it is we'll take them outside. We got a test rifle that we can put scopes on. So you can go and look through all of them outside. Something I don't think many sporting goods stores do. We're trying to separate that a little bit.
Right.
They're a big investment. Want you to be able to see them all. So as we're looking through these scopes, we go through 5 or 6, 7 scopes. He picks his pick. I pick my pick. Well, Jarrett Frank shows up and he picks his pick, and all of a sudden we got 7 people back here looking through scopes. It's just it was a very good interactive moment, and I think that's what a sporting goods store should do.
Absolutely.
Know the product for one. Patrick ended up going with Miopta,
Really?
which is a new brand that we carry.
I was about to say that,
and
yep.
they're impressive.
Yeah.
They're very, very impressive. I thoroughly impressed. Matter of fact, I think 3 employees have already bought them. So
I know Buddy did.
Yeah, it's pretty. I bought one.
Okay.
In Walter.
Okay.
It was very impressive scope. Swarovski, without a doubt. When you look through them, you know why they're Swarovski.
Right.
Leupold Vari X5, another high-end scope. I mean, they're nice. It's very impressive to be able to compare them side by side and look through them, see a lot of different stuff. So I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
had a good time with that.
So you can come in anytime and we'll let you look through the different scopes, look through different binoculars. All of our firearm guys are so knowledgeable. So when you guys are talking about 308 versus 7mm 08 and all the ballistic tip versus the other one, Core-Lokt. See, I'm glad you didn't say it, like made me think of it. I love, I'll go in there sometimes and I'll see a gun that I like and I'll say, buddy, should I get this gun? And he says, that's not what you need. That's too much for you, or that's not enough. Let me tell you why. And I love how knowledgeable everyone here is and willing to work and talk you through to make sure you get what you need for whatever that situation is. So,
well, we're all passionate about it. I mean,
Absolutely.
we fish, we hunt, we want good stuff too. So
yeah,
but it is, everybody has an opinion.
Yeah.
And there's some people that 300 Win Mag is, you'll talk to 3 people that 300 Win Mag is all you need and talk anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
And the next 3 people will tell you 300 Win Mag is way too big to shoot a deer with. Well, I know opposite. I mean, I know people that's killed with 300 Win Mag, and then someone tell you 6.5 is too small, but then in this very same conversation tell you 243 is the best gun on the planet. So it's kind of like,
yeah,
come on.
So Chris McDonald says that he's got 5 or 6 Mioptas.
Very impressive.
Derek Blanchard, I prefer Steiner scopes. We don't carry Steiner, do we?
We do not. Steiner is a very, very high-end scope.
Okay. But we have the S word, Swarovski.
Swarovski is how it's.
Can somebody spell it out phonetically for me?
No, I know how to spell it. I can't say it. But,
and then
they are super, super good scopes.
And Tom says there's no comparison to a Leupold scope, and we carry Leupold, obviously, a ton of them. I just started using Leupold sunglasses, and you're right. I'm really impressed.
They're very good.
I like them a lot.
Impressive.
Yeah.
They're very impressive.
And
so you see right here, is Carl Morris, another very heck of a hunter around here. Been doing it for years. Zeiss. Chad shoots Zeiss. It just goes to show you that everybody has a preference.
Right.
So there's a lot of products on the market that's good. Basically, is what you get to see.
Yeah.
I will tell you, if you're looking for a very high end scope, that Miopta it rivals with a lot of the high end scopes. That was proven today. and it's under $1,000.
Okay.
So it definitely something to look at. If you want to get that high end, don't have the high end money, it's your deal.
Okay.
So.
Skeeter says, I love my Leopold glasses. I've worn mine driving. I haven't worn them fishing yet. Well, in a pond, but that doesn't really count. So I'm excited to see how they hold up and feel after a day on the water sweating and,
Sure.
everything. But so far, I'm a big fan. Night Force as well, says Brian Bowles.
Night Force is, Night Force probably right now is undeniably the king of scopes.
Okay.
But they're on another range of money wise too. You know what
Okay.
I mean? They're very high end Swarovski money, but they make a fine scope.
Yeah.
If you ever want to know what Night Force is, go on YouTube, watch Night Force torture tests, and that will tell you all you need to know about a Night Force. It's ridiculous what they do to this scope, and it still works.
So durability is big for Night
durability
Force.
but their glass is impressive. I mean, everything. That's a good dusk and dawn scope for sure.
Okay.
But
Cool. Anything else about hunting or guns?
well, that's all I want to talk about right now. Is guns and hunting.
Okay. Oh, baby.
No, we can talk about whatever you want.
We got a couple fishing topics that I want to get some advice on and hear what you guys are saying. A lot of stuff coming up. Chris McDonald said they all work good with a good light.
You got that right.
Yeah, I guess so. So
I have memories of a 4-cell Maglite 22 Magnum with old Tasco scope.
Oh wow. Oh wow. So I've heard that there are actually police departments that'll put up like fake deer that if you shine a light at it, it like
that happens here.
Does it really?
Oh yeah. There was one on Highway 6 last year.
Really?
Was it?
Yeah. What is it?
Right before the crawfish ponds. I can't promise you who did it, but
Somebody shot it?
oh, I'm sure it probably got lit up more than a Christmas tree.
Another thing I wrote down, we should put one of those like archery target deer. We should put one back there so when you're looking through the scope.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We actually had one out front, an archery target deer at one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he didn't last very long.
He got stole?
No, he just fell apart.
Oh.
He didn't have good strong legs.
Oh, my boy Jeffrey Ziegler said, "We out here." What's up, Jeffrey? Jeffrey is my buddy. He's currently a student and a pitcher at the Citadel, and came in. Jeffrey, tell us about your Tacticam. Like, you got it set up. Is it working? I know you were trying to set up the other day. They set up dummy deer all over up here in New York. They get half a dozen fools every year. So I guess what happens is people shoot these fake deer. Like, they must shine the light at it to try to freeze it.
Well, you see it going by with your headlights. Turn around, and come back and shoot it.
Okay.
I mean, that's night hunting kind of 101.
Okay.
Some of them shine it. You know what I mean? Like me, I'm not into night hunting, but if the buck is real giant, I'll drive my truck off the road to hit him. I'm not gonna shoot him. I'm just joking.
Oh man. Tom says these dummies lift their heads, ears move, everything.
Oh yeah, they're technical.
I feel like that's a lot of money going into technology that could maybe, I don't know, fill some potholes around here.
I'm pro fake deer.
Okay.
I was joking about night hunting.
Yeah.
I don't like night hunting. You know
Right.
what I mean? Now, farming, stuff like that, tags, I'm all good with it. I got it. I understand. But the night hunting, I mean, that's kind of that's really not working for a deer.
Right.
Granted, if I was in a bad spot in life and needed food, so be it.
Yeah.
And I don't hold that against anybody. But
So is night hunting itself illegal?
oh yeah.
Okay, so I didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't read you the full rules, but I mean, there is a dusk and dawn, no artificial light.
You're right. I knew that.
Deal,
I knew
right?
that.
So,
I know you can't go shine a spotlight at them.
but I think there's a timeline thing too, because on full moon you can actually see with some of these scopes pretty good.
Right. I'm going in the morning. Like, what time should I get out there?
Early,
Like
Yeah,
5:30.
They're probably going to be. By the camera, I mean they've been there about 30 minutes before daylight.
Okay.
So they will. You need to beat them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'd get there early, slip in, kind of no light, no nothing.
Yeah.
Just quiet as you can, and give everything at least 30 minutes to settle down, being still. Where you're gonna struggle in the morning,
Yeah.
you gotta keep your cell phone in your pocket.
Oh, true.
No light.
True.
No light.
My wife's going with me. Like, how do you see though? You just got to feel it out.
No, I mean, they got like little green lights, red
Okay.
lights you can use that supposedly don't fool with the deer.
Hmm.
I mean, I use that. You just don't want to go in with no Q beam.
Right.
You know, shine the corn pile when you get there and like, is there a deer there? Don't do that.
So here, I'll tell you, interestingly enough, where I'm going tomorrow and Thursday is my father-in-law's dad's land. And so he's got a fence to keep his goats in the pasture,
Mm-hmm.
but the deer are over this fence. So if I do shoot one, I'm gonna have to call y'all. I need some help getting this deer over this fence. That's why I love.
You're hunting in a high fence, so that's what we're gonna call it.
What's that mean?
It's where they like raise giant
no.
bugs.
Oh no, I wish. Well, no, I don't wish. But Skeeter says official shooting time is an hour before sunrise and an hour after sunset.
Okay.
So,
and you'd have to look and see because
Yeah.
sunset is usually like it's early.
Yeah.
Earlier than what you think.
right. And then it looks like Carl Morris just echoed that and said an hour before legal sunrise and an hour after legal sunset. Do they go by your Apple weather app, or do I need to download another app?
The weather channel in your area is what I
Yeah.
usually get it by. Carl Morris, great hunter, works at Oakland, works with Ryan. Carl, I've been watching you on that Carolina Deer Syndicate or whatever. You've been trolling some people with the 22s. I liked it. It was funny. He asked them, he said, what's the best shot placement on the 22 rifle? And they flooded him. It was like 400 and something comments. Just, unethical. You can't shoot it. Everybody knew what Carl. Well, not obviously. Not everybody knew what Carl was doing. So, but it was quite funny to see what was going on there. All the comments. So it was pretty funny.
Some keyboard warriors got really upset.
There was some people that was pretty upset.
Oh, you can't make jokes anymore. Don't y'all know? Jeffrey said it's set up but barely sends any pics. So I got to go mess with it Wednesday when I can go home. Make sure that there are actually deer out there.
22 with a spotlight.
Todd. Ryan and I were bored that day.
Well, you got some attention, Bo.
That's funny.
I was loving the comments.
All right. Well, you want to talk about fishing for a minute?
Sure.
So fishing, I'm excited about.
It's horrible right now.
It's so bad right now in South Carolina. If you're having great success bass fishing specifically, shoot me a DM. Let me know what's going on because I'm struggling. Like, we went to the stock ponds over on Highway 6 that we have access to. Thanks to my boy Jeffrey Ziegler. And we fished for about 2.5 hours. I caught one, I think, because I hit him in the head with the jig. My wife caught one that was, no bigger than this microphone. And then my sister-in-law caught one about the same size as me. So in 2.5 hours, we caught 3 fish in an absolute loaded pond. Like, it was just brutal. Shane said, yeah, some people fish all year round. Oh, yeah. I mean, same.
Absolutely.
And I'm getting into hunting. I love fish. Like, fishing is like my thing.
So the good news about fishing is these cool nights,
Mm-hmm.
any day, it's going to get good again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything's getting ready to change. So
Yeah.
over the next couple weeks, it could be great. I mean, at the end of October, middle of October, it could be some of the best fishing you've ever been on.
Right.
I mean, not generally kind of November really kicks it off, but it's going to
Cool.
get better. So
I'm excited.
everybody's almost through the summertime slump.
I know.
It's getting better.
Cody Wilson said, I thought y'all were twinning, and that picture, I've been holding on to that picture waiting to post it, but that was from a couple months ago. Actually, a few months ago now.
I took the shirt off too.
And he said the Cooper River is on fire
Well, for him, it always is on fire.
because he's catching little baby.
No, he catches good ones too.
I watched your live stream, Cody, for about, it was only about 5 minutes, but you didn't catch anything. Tom says, end of October is pretty cold up here on the St. Lawrence River.
Yeah.
Oh, like end of October here is hoodie and shorts weather, right? Oh, man. And
well, it's no telling. I mean,
Yeah.
it can be. I mean, sometimes in October it's hot. Sometimes in October, I mean, it's freezing. you
Right.
know. Usually about the time the fair comes,
Mm.
you can start really factoring in on those hoodie nights. You know what I mean? That's kind of time to start lighting the fire, hang out, eat some chili.
Man,
Good
those are the
stuff.
best.
And also, when just it's everything happens at once. You go through the slump, and then deer season's here, and it's time to hunt, and everybody's ready. And by then you've kind of hunted a month and a half, 2 months sweating. So you really want to hunt, but then the fishing's great too. So that's South Carolina's phenomenal in November,
Yeah.
December, good hunting. I mean, just everything, good fishing. It's just a heck of a place. The only thing you don't have then is time. I mean, you need time to do it all.
Yeah.
Sportsman days,
I love it.
fish, pull the boat, fish up half the day, and then go get in the deer stand the rest of the day.
I mean, we really do live in like a sportsman's like mecca, man. We
absolutely.
have it all.
Probably like Louisiana.
Yeah.
I think they consider that the sportsman. But I mean, from where we're at right now, we can drive 20 minutes and be in freshwater, 25 minutes and fish saltwater,
True.
and 15 to 20 minutes and be in a deer stand.
Yep.
I mean, that's kind of hard to beat.
Yeah. Will Smith said, y'all still sharing the same kind of beard.
Beard?
Yeah.
I'm shaving that off too.
I'm working on letting mine.
I'm trying to grow. I can't grow facial hair very good, so
either.
I'm getting a jump start on No Shave November.
Tom said last year he fished a tournament and the end of October it was 11 degrees, lockers frozen shut, day 2 was colder. That sounds miserable. You love that? I can't even get you to fish on a regular day, much less a...
I don't know. You call a regular day 105 degrees in a rainstorm. I'm good with a rainstorm.
I'm glad-
105 degrees, I'm out.
I'm glad we
over
didn't
it.
fish that.
Yeah. When it's colder the better.
Kevin said, took over 22 pounds to win the cat on Waccamaw River Saturday, so they biting somewhere.
That's strong.
That's good.
That is very strong.
I'm excited about it. Obviously, fishing is like my main thing. I'm getting into hunting, but like, man, I love fishing. I love going out there and, with my PB being so low, like anytime I go out there is a chance to catch my biggest. So
You'll break it this year.
I think I will.
You'll probably break your personal best multiple times.
I think so. Just with the caliber of people that are around to talk to and put me on. So I think it's going to happen pretty soon.
And I think you'll kill your biggest buck this year.
Oh, if I kill,
it's a good possibility that you'll break your personal best more than once.
Yeah.
This year on bucks.
I'm hype about it. So I might go from having no deer mounts to multiple.
Now that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's where it's gonna be selective. That's why you think we don't want to shoot all the bucks. We do want to shoot them all. We don't want to pay to mount them.
Hey, I will say real quick that we just restocked a lot of our most popular like Southland tackle too.
Bass Candy,
palmetto bugs. These guys are like a little swimming crawl. You can use them as a jig. You can Carolina rig them. Bass Candy is a really great color right now. I can't zoom in. I'm sorry. But we had sold out of this color, and I mean, people like really wanted this guy. So we made it happen for you guys. We've got a bunch. If you come in, you can't find it, ask us. We can make you a bag on the spot. But we did restock that Bass Candy palmetto bug.
If you couldn't see it, it's basically, and you've never seen one, it's basically a laminated worm. It's green pumpkin on the bottom, June bug red on the top. So kind of the best of both worlds. And then talk about fried green tomato.
Old fried green tomato. If you try to order these online, it's FGT, which stands for fried green tomato. Which we have these in the trick worm, both in 6 and 8 inch, and these bad boys are green pumpkin on top, red on the bottom.
Green pumpkin, Texas red on the bottom.
Texas red. Love it. I've never thrown
Texas
this
red is like a cherry, and it just so happens if anybody's ever seen any of my chocolate covered cherries,
yeah,
that's the red. That's where I don't even think we should sell that worm.
Really?
Nah, it's horrible. It don't work.
So Cody says, any poured in birthday cake.
What?
Can we get the palmetto bug and birthday cake?
See, you're the kind of guy, Cody Wilson, that messes me up. You make me thinking about flipping white again.
Dude, white's so good.
Maybe. I don't know. That'd be kind of tough one. I can probably get you a special run of that if you want to try it.
Yeah, I would love it. I throw birthday cake a lot because I got tired of throwing just plain white. But I have the most success on white here, whether I'm on the river or the lake. Like, if I'm desperate, it's a white trick worm or a white fluke, something in white. So I would throw in birthday cake, Cody. Let's talk about so the nights are getting a little bit cooler. You're waking up in the morning, you're thinking, man, I should put on my Phantom Outdoors hoodie this morning, you know?
That's right.
We have a huge hoodie restock that's happening today and over the next couple of days, by the way. Make sure you get them, baby. But the fall transition is happening, and all the YouTubers are already talking about the fall transition, how it's already happening in some parts of the country, and it's beginning to happen here. What is the fall transition in bass fishing?
I mean, you kind of got, I'd say, I don't know. I mean, you want me to look in the dictionary and give you that answer?
No, just what
I think it is.
When you hear that term.
The water starts to cool down, oxygen level rises, kind of up shallower. The bait fish, shad, herring, whatever, start looking for creeks and rivers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Santee Cooper don't have a pile of them, so they get in these little fingers, you know, S&S, Braswell, stuff like that. They'll push up in the back of these looking for whatever they're looking for, and then the bass go in there and gorge on them, and that usually happens into, you know, they're feeding up for the winter, supposedly is what it is, and in the winter they're feeding up for the spawn, so they're just going to eat and eat and eat.
Yeah.
It's just the fish kind of school up a little tighter.
Okay.
So right now we have a pretty stout abundance of eelgrass, stuff like that. I haven't fished, so I don't know. I fished it years ago when it was here and loved it. I hear this is a little tougher to fish. It's matted up pretty good. I'm very excited to go and fish it and see if, you know, we can come up with something, a way to catch them in it.
I'm excited for you to fish it too, because since I've started working here, I haven't really got a Matt fishing story. Like,
I fish with you coming into it. I mean, It's kind of like, you know, I like wintertime, fall, winter, spring. Usually May.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm over it. Fish hard for 4, 5, 6 months, then I'm over it the other 6. When it's hot, I can go do honeydew lists and hang out with my wife and all that stuff.
Aww.
When it's cold,
That's sweet.
I want to fish or hunt.
And she knows.
Yeah. Well, she hunts with me most of the time.
That's
she
right.
She don't fish with me, but she hunts with me.
I called my wife today. I said, hey, you want to go with me in the morning? She's like, why? I was like, I just don't want to go by myself. Because it's her grandparents, right?
Are you scared of the dark?
No, I'm not scared of the dark. I'm scared. I'm
scared of the dark.
I don't like the dark. Carl Carlson said, should have called me. I have some new stuff. Bring it by. Let me see it. We'll talk about it.
Carl, we need to sit down with Carl anyway. So
we need to sit down, Carl. Come to the principal's office. What baits are you throwing during this fall transition?
You said a fluke. I like fluke a lot in the fall. I still throw a frog a lot. Now more than any, and not more than any, but I throw a rattle trap. I keep a red eye shad or a rattle trap or whatever brand you like. I'm not brand specific. I do like the red eye shad. I think it comes with good hooks. It's pretty cheap.
And that's the Strike King?
Strike King red eye shad. Just their regular old school rattling one.
Okay.
I throw not really a secret, gold sexy shad pretty much most of the time.
Yeah.
Or crawfish color in the river. And I throw that a lot because you can make a really long cast, cover a lot of water. And I think the biggest thing in fall is covering water. Don't sit in one spot on the lake or anything like that. Cover water. When you get a bite, then slow down.
Yeah.
You know, but until then, but again, all the places I like to fish might be choked out with eelgrass, and I might not even be able to remotely do that because you don't get a crankbait through eelgrass.
No.
I mean, it chokes it up as soon as it touches it. So I don't know. I mean, in past, that's what I would do is cover water, throw in a rattle trap, red eye shad. You can catch them on a spook. You can kind of catch them on anything. Spinnerbait. Right. Just, you got to find them feeding.
Yeah.
And then you can sack up on them pretty good.
Cash said chrome and black or gold and black rattle traps.
And that ultimately, that's all that matters. You know, gold and black, chrome or gold sexy shad is basically golden with a blue back. You know, it's nothing special.
I was fishing with Robin Rogers one day, also local legend.
He will punch you in the ear if you tell what he was fishing on.
All I'll say is he was throwing one of the baits that we have discussed. I had a similar one, but not the same. It was the same color. It was a different brand. He said, "Here, tie this on." Gave me the same brand, same color, same everything. And he was still catching them, and I wasn't. Man, he just had that magic touch, man.
That works. It's a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
Hands down. I've never seen nobody work a rattling bait, rattle trap like Bill Holmes.
Okay.
Bill Holmes can. I've been out with him a couple times, and he can. Very patient. He does the whole old school yo-yo deal or whatever. He was really good. It impressed me.
Cool.
It impressed me just the way he could fish it. He did a really good job at it. And then Will's commenting on here. You'll see Will coming up to spoon time.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to beat. Gets cold enough in winter. Always just gotta get cold though.
Right.
When it gets cold in that river, he can pull out some of the biggest bags. Probably has. Probably nobody's seen as many big bags over 30s in the winter, dead of winter, Februarys and stuff like that.
I've never thrown a spoon in
On
my
a stupid
life.
little spoon, a little hunk of metal.
He said stupid little spoon.
But I will tell you one thing: I've been in the back of the boat with him when he's doing it. And you can't catch him behind him.
Skeeter said jigging spoons in the hatchery.
That works. And them, me and Skeeter stumbled onto that 8XD pattern in the hatchery one time. It worked really well too.
The one thing, so we talked about flukes. Rob today was talking about donkey rigs, which is the double fluke. I've never thrown that, have you?
Aggravating.
Just does it get you tangled up? Or?
To me, yeah, it was. I know in school and lakes, all that really works well. I'd say open water, probably an awesome. It is. It's not probably. It is an awesome thing.
Right.
Around here, I mean, you're kind of fishing around cover. It's not like you're fishing wide open.
Right.
Seemed kind of aggravating to me.
Nigel said Will is washed up. Skeeter said shh. I guess about the donkey rig.
Nigel, you can call him washed up when you start consistently beating him.
Oof.
I ain't gonna call him washed up.
What about jerk baits? When is jerk bait season?
For sales year round.
Year round, baby.
Year round.
Well, I mean,
but that's new to me because in my mind, it was February.
Yeah.
February pre-spawn. That's when you threw a jerk bait.
Right.
By sales, I mean they don't ever stop biting them because we sell them a bunch of them year round.
So do you think? Well, two things. I'm excited about jerk baits. We'll talk more specific. Like, what's your go-to jerk bait? Do you have like different ones in different situations, or the 110s?
Vision 110.
I'm excited about them. I have the new Shimano one is pretty interesting. That has a little plate in it. I have a couple of those. I'm gonna do a whole jerk bait workup hopefully soon. But
you know what my second favorite jerk bait is?
What's that?
Complete opposite of what you're thinking.
What's that?
A Rapala Husky jerk.
Really?
F11 Husky jerk.
Okay.
And it's old. They were like $6. I don't even know if they still make them. They might.
We need to look them up.
I got a bunch of them, but I mean I think it's a good one.
I thought you were gonna say the Guggen Scout.
I was not gonna say the Guggen Scout.
110 plus junior. Whoever that is, it just says viewer. It doesn't say your name, or I'd give you the shout out. But yeah, absolutely. It's just a smaller version, and it's is it that one's like 3 to 5 feet, right?
With the 110 plus 1 junior and the stunner went head and head this year as far as sales wise.
Right.
We sold, and the stunner works good. I don't know if it was new and Hank Cherry won the classic on it, and that what did it. We'll tell after this year. If it still continues to sell that well, but it does work good. But the 110 junior plus 1, we really couldn't keep them in stock. They sold. I assume Cooper River. I always try to throw a little bit bigger bait. So I personally don't own one, so I can't tell you they're good or not. I just keep. I mean, the 110 they eat it good. I don't like a real deep diving one. If I have to go to a plus 1, I'm probably gonna be throwing a Bandit 200 or something like that, a crankbait. Just because they're so expensive and they hang up.
Yeah.
And if you hang a megabass up, you either better have big line so you can straighten them little hooks out, or you're gonna lose it. I mean, most of the time you lose it. They don't work good on big lines.
It makes me nervous when I'm throwing it. Honestly.
Yeah, it's different mindset.
So I fished a tournament with Rob Poston a few months ago.
Old jerk bait Rob.
Dude, Rob's always throwing a jerk bait, and then so James Henderson says I use them year round. That's why they call me Jerkin James.
Yeah,
and like I have a couple thoughts. I think one is I've heard people talking about how forward-facing sonar has kind of brought the jerkbait year round because now you're able to see the fish reacting, and that's what the pros, especially in MLF, they're forward facing sonar with a jerkbait or a drop shot almost all the time. It's TJ Bancroft that mentioned the 110 plus junior.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
James Henderson.
You
that's a strong one right there.
the duck at 110.
No joke.
I was fishing a tournament with Rob Posen. Obviously, we're gonna be throwing jerk baits in the morning. We pull up on our spot. Boom! He hits one. He loves the stunner. Hits one immediately.
He's not just the stunner.
So he told me to get some. So I'm throwing a stunner as well. I get hit. Boom! I'm like, oh my gosh, we're on them today, bro. I get it, and it's a gar. So by the time I grab pliers to try to get it, he twists around, breaks off. There goes my $15 jerk bait. Right? I'm like, man, if that was my Vision 110, I'd be a lot more mad than I am now. But still, $15, and I got to throw it 4 times. Rob's like, just reach in that box. I got 100 of them. Like, grab another one, right? So he hooked me up. Thanks, Rob. I appreciate you, buddy. But yeah, like you losing those expensive baits.
Yeah, I'd say it's a year-round bait. I mean, but fish eat fish.
Right.
So that's not, that's all it is a bait fish imitator.
TJ Bancroft said he lost one today. That sucks, man.
It does.
If you need to restock, I know a place you can get them. Question: Is this the time where we can throw the mag drafts on the lake?
You're within weeks.
Okay.
It's coming.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I want to get one on a mag draft. Them Murphy custom cranks are the ticket for winter.
Who posted that? No,
Nigel. I heard you've painted some really good ones.
I might come back out with them this year. I might start painting. I got a garage set up now where I actually got a paint booth and I can actually sit down and do it some. I think this year I kind of took a couple years off and I think I'm gonna mess with it a little bit.
I want a Matt Murphy custom lure, custom crank,
$100.
just to have. I don't want to fish it.
$100.
$100. This man.
We're going up on the price.
Hey, inflation. Inflation has hit us all.
No, one of the real reasons I stopped is and it's not the money thing, because I really like doing it. Oh, there's so many beautiful crankbaits on the market now. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's so many, whether Rapala, they have so many good colors. Bandit has good colors now.
Right.
Strike King, you can pretty much get any. When we started painting, and I say I had the idea to start painting. Mm-hmm. It was horrible. I think my first one, I went to the card game at Wild's house with a spray painted DD22. And I was so proud of it. I painted it white, and I sprinkled glitter on it and some yellow eyes, and I was so proud of it. And they all looked at me like I was stupid. Well, Will he's like, I really like this color, and nobody has this. So we put it on baits, and I'm like, he whacked him with it.
Really?
Him and Tom for years. I mean, they was catching them on them for a long time. Actually, they was catching them on them really good before we said, all right, paint these things.
Cool.
And they kind of had their own colors, and still some of them to this day nobody's seen but them.
That's cool.
But now, I mean, you can go on the shelf and get, if you want a green pumpkin back with an orange belly crankbait, you can buy it now.
Right.
I mean, and that's kind of the thing that stops you from painting.
So
Matt's Moss Crawl, that's the green pumpkin that I was on.
So Bancroft says, let me know when I can get on the wait list. James says, I'll give you 100 just to say I have one for Matt. And I think that's another thing. Like all of our Southland hard baits that we still have, you guys hand painted those, right? Brandon did.
And Brandon, without a doubt, is like, I can paint a crawfish. You know what I mean? I can paint a brim to a point. Brim struggle, shad, whatever. Brandon's detail on his paint is phenomenal. He's an artist. I can paint a fish,
Right.
He's an artist. He definitely, and did it a lot less than I have, or a lot less years. I had probably a 7 or 8, 9 year head start on him, and he passed me. I mean, instantly. His detail on his baits are unreal.
Yeah.
Beautiful work. I mean, I look at them sometimes and I'm like, there's been a couple colors. He painted this big, one of these Waken shad wraps, like a saltwater bait.
Yeah.
And I begged him. I'm like, bro, I just want it.
Yeah.
To this day, I haven't
really
thrown it. Yeah, I got it. It's just pretty. His work is phenomenal. So yeah, he's another good one.
I think people too like would just relate to people know and love you. Like I would want one just to have. Like I'm not gonna fish it, and then probably get some to fish too. But yeah, I think people would relate to that and just be like, hey,
I probably will paint some this year.
Y'all keep encouraging him.
With Patrick with the swim baits and all, that really kind of sparked me back up, seeing people interested in it. And I was always, I've helped some people get started in it. I never was like, I'm going to not help with this, because it is fun and it's nice to be able. Wayne Clifton helped me immensely. I would call Wayne all the time because he painted and he actually built his own baits.
Cool.
Some really good stuff. And, I'd ask him, why is this doing that? He'd tell me. So I felt wrong not to, when somebody calls me and says, why is this doing that? And I'll tell them,
Yeah, that's cool. Man, that's really cool. Like,
it's fun.
Yeah.
It's good.
We're here for it. You got a following already. Well, guys, the last thing I've got here is two things. Number one is the 6-man's coming up. I'm pumped for you. I'm pumped for the Phantom team. I'm pumped for my Dixieland team. I'm not fishing it, but I know so many people that are. I'm just excited about everybody fishing it. Like I can't wait to see how it shakes out. What if you win it? What if Matt Murphy wins it? You going up?
I'm going to the big leagues.
Let's go.
I think I'm going to start fishing. If I win it, I'm going to start fishing the BFLs next year. You ain't got to worry about that, bro.
And then the other thing is like the fair. Like we're pumped about the fair. I'm pumped about funnel cakes, baby, and fried pickles, man. Like,
now we're talking. Now we're talking about John the Greek Gyro.
Bro, I can't wait. I love
every year. I eat one every day.
I had my first Gyro last year.
I eat them. I walk around. I got tzatziki sauce and daggum all over the place. I look horrible. Yeah. Trying to say, I want a Phantom shirt. Got daggum Gyro hanging out my mouth.
I can't wait, boy. We're gonna eat good.
It is. I love it.
But y'all know Phantom's gonna show out at the fair.
Oh yeah.
We got
a booth this year that'll blow your mind.
Biggest booth we've ever had.
It's gonna be double size of any booth we've ever had. So it's gonna be pretty good.
We
might set John the Greek up in the daggum Phantom booth.
rent him out a little corner for some euros. But I got nothing else, guys. We got about 5 more minutes left of our normal broadcast time. If you guys have any questions or comments or anything you guys want to know from me or Matt, you got anything else?
That was great. I enjoyed it tonight.
Yeah, tonight was a good.
I think next, in 2 weeks we got a hammer of a fisherman coming on.
Absolutely.
I talked to Will tonight. I think he'll come on. Especially we'll get him on like when it gets a little bit colder. And
okay.
It's great. We got Joseph Frierson. Couple young fellas that's going to come on and hang out with us, so that'll be good. They just had a good finishing. Austin Miller, congratulations to him, and Pacey, if you're watching, good job up there, buddy. You did a great job at Watery. So Austin Miller, y'all did a great job. Joseph, proud of y'all fellas. Y'all showing out, so that's good stuff. And Joseph, if you follow Wayne on Facebook, Frierson. I think Joseph's killed a buck every day this year.
Yeah.
He goes in the woods, he's killing a deer.
Nice.
That's all it is. I don't know how many. They need to count his deer tags.
Oh, and Nigel said, thanks for the show. Anytime. Well,
yeah, man.
Anytime, every second Tuesday. Nigel, thanks for being here and being a part of the conversation. We really do appreciate you guys coming in and being part of the conversation, so it's not just me and Matt talking to each other. We talk at each other all day, but
oh yeah.
It's nice to talk to you.
Talk about each other.
Oh, absolutely, boy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the show.
Yeah, it was great.
This was a fun podcast.
This is what I'm talking about, unscripted. I threw you a wrench saying, let's talk about bullet calibers and the right gun.
But we got there.
I know, and it was unscripted and just went.
We should get jerseys because we make a good team.
There you go. You always got to take it over the top.
We make a good team. James said, great job, Austin Miller.
Yeah.
So last week I was like, 2 weeks ago I was like, we need a good sign off, like something to say. What can we, like an outdoorsy thing to say?
I'm not doing no special handshake.
No,
I'm just telling you now.
Somebody said after, like, I was like, what can we say to like end the show? And somebody was like, oh, tight lines. I was like, oh, that's a normal fishing thing to say. I don't know why I can't think of anything.
Over and out, good buddy.
Over and out, good buddy. My grandmother used to say that to me before we'd hang up the phone. Nostalgia. Hey, seriously, thank you guys so much. We're gonna go ahead and shut it down. We're gonna get out of here, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Trust me, we're gonna start hyping this up probably a few days before. We're really excited about our special guest. You guys are not gonna want to miss it.
Y'all text me. I'll tell you who it is.
We'll tell you who it is.
Joking, TJ. Sorry.
Wait, you can tell.
Where's these shirts? No, I'm not letting
I
y'all
wore it
put-
yesterday.
Huh?
I wore it yesterday.
I didn't see it. You didn't say. You've been telling me for 2 weeks or 2 months now. We got these new shirts.
Oh, the
coming.
new shirts.
I still have yet to see them. Where they at? Come on.
The rumor is the
They
new
hung up in customs.
yeah, with our
Everything's hung up in customs.
That's right. That's right.
Tacticam cards hung up in customs. They've been in customs for about
Boy.
6 years.
We're going to have to go pick them up.
We gonna be a custom agent
Hey, new T-shirts dropping. Should be tomorrow.
when it gets out of customs.
I can't wait till y'all see it though. I'm excited about it for the fifth podcast. Should be dropped off tomorrow. I hope.
Oh, is it really? So it is really. I just brought it up. So they are coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, y'all check out Facebook and we'll have them out here tomorrow or the next day.
They'll Thursday. Yeah, I'll be back Thursday.
Thursday. There you
I'll
go.
be back Thursday.
I look forward to seeing it.
All right, guys. Thank y'all so much. We're gonna hit you guys with the closing screen. We'll
Over
see
and out.
Good buddy.
Good buddy. 10-4.